So in my search for the cheapest, most underrated game, I stumbled upon two games in the same genre, roguelike action. The whole idea of these games is simple: survive until a timer runs out or beat a massive boss. It's so basic that it seems impossible to screw up. No deep stories, just straight up fun gameplay. The first game is Astro Looter Survivor that costs $2.24. Right off the bat, the game looks visually dull and the music is annoying, but I didn't let that stop me. I wanted to give it a fair shot.
Get the crystal and clear the field.
About 21 minutes in, I figure out what's going on. You've got 3 types of minerals to harvest. When you interact with them, you trigger these little defensive ends where you have to protect machines until they send resources to a ship. Sounds cool, right? But it gets old fast. After doing one event, I just ignored the rest. Character design is pretty bad, everything looks cheap and clunky, so they barely tried. And again, it's a $2 game, so I wasn't expecting much. For the gameplay, it's fun for a few minutes. You get a handful of skills to pick from, but I kept accidentally clicking random ones because the upgrade screen pops up so quickly. Levels are super short, about 8 minutes each, so just when you are starting to enjoy it, the level ends. And good luck seeing the XP drops when the screen gets crowded. It's just a mess. The first level's environment is just empty and boring. There is nothing happening here, so I gave this game 2.5 out of 10. The second game is Raven's Watch. It costs us $14.99. This game looks amazing, but you know what they say, looks can be deceiving. You start with 4 classes and you unlock more as you go. Each class feels fun at first, but they get boring pretty quickly because there aren't enough skills to keep things interesting. For the gameplay, the mechanics are solid. You've got these encounters and side quests, like destroying egg-shaped things that drop resources for upgrades and buffs. Plus, you can team up with friends, which makes the game way more fun, but here is the problem. There are only 3 zones for a $15 game. That feels like a ripoff. For the environment, this is where Raven's Watch nails it. The world is gorgeous and full of life. Just walking around and soaking in the art style reminded me of Borderlands. I would give this game 3.5 out of 10. So the question, which one is better? Honestly, I would pick Astro Looter over Raven's Watch. Sure, it's cheap and kinda junky, but at least I'm not wasting $14 on something I'd barely play. If I'm only gonna spend an hour a week on these games, I would rather go for the one that's easier on the wallet.